What up? All right, everybody. Good morning. Nasty NASDAQ pushed right back up. I'm looking at where I left off on the stream last night, and wasn't a bear flag. It just pushed right back up. All right, so we're up at 674, 850. I think was yesterday's high. Let's take a look at yesterday's high. Where was it? 871. Price has changed. We're in ascending channel now with NQ. What's up, Freddie? Oh, wait a minute. I think it was my fault. I think the house account was blown last night. I think I left an entry or one of your TPs. I think that's what happened. I didn't close it because I just looked and supposedly it's down 2K. What happened? Oh, right here. So this was probably your TP that got hit at 2 a.m. or your stop, one of the two. And the account was blown. All right, let me get a new 150K Apex. Hold on. Yeah, because I left. Take a look at the trade. Who put a trade on NQ last night? 2 a.m. I was sleeping around that time. All right, we'll get a new Apex house account. Hold on. Yeah, I think that was your stop. I didn't take it off. I gotta get better at that. That's the only thing I don't like about Tradeify. Doesn't kill your stop if your TP is hit, or vice versa. It doesn't kill your TP if your stop is hit. Yeah. All right, we'll wait a little bit. All right, nasty NASDAQ. What are you gonna do today? Ooh, Goldilocks. Potential short right now. Ugh, this gold has been playing really nasty lately. I don't like gold's price action right now. Freddie, no, I don't trade the Dow. Mainly gold and NQ. All right, here we go. We got a new. All right, cool. We got a house account ready. There we go. Let's take a look at what is ES doing. ES is also pushed up higher. ES already pushed up above its previous high. NQ is still a little behind, but ES already pushed above their previous high. All right, let's bring in some of the options levels. See what this looks like. All right, so we're currently below HVL, which we know when we're below HVL, it's volatile. So I'm assuming they're going to want to try to push above. If we come back down to this area, 559, we do have put support down there. I would think this is an area of bounce if they actually bring it right back down. Potentially this 520 to 560 area, bounce area, if they come down. If they push up, 754 next, if they get above, bulls want to push this above the HVL levels. Staying below HVL is not good for price action. So I think they're going to try to push this up, possibly to that pivot point 740, 754 area. The question is how they're going to do it. So, and we are in an ascending pattern right now. So I'm going to leave these levels up for now. Freddie, you know, I haven't used the MAC indicator since that week, actually. I actually, not because I don't like it, I just haven't remembered to use it. See what the MAC indicator is saying. So let's take a look at MAC indicator. So MAC indicator on, let's go to NQ. MAC indicator is telling us there's some gaps to fill up here. The first one is around 720, 728, and there's some gaps below us as well. So it's a question of direction. Which way will it go? First gap, 719. So we potentially have a move up to 719, that 719, 730 area. And if we take a look at HVL levels, this first HVL level was 700. Pivot point is at 730. So I think there is a potential move. Problem is the chop. Are they going to bring it down first and then continue on up? So maybe I'll try a long somewhere around here, or down here rather, if they flush first. 5-6 minutes for the open. Yeah, this red line is the 200 SMA. That's going to provide some resistance. Where's VWAP? VWAP is below us at 582. Okay, so maybe that's the play. They're going to bring this down to VWAP. That pivot point 582, 560 area. I think this is the play right around here, longy long. Oh, the pink horizontal? Yeah, it's a 4-hour level. My pink lines are 4-hour levels. Let's take a look at the 4-hour real quick. So all my pink lines are hand-drawn. Those are all 4-hour levels. So yeah, resistance, resistance, resistance. That pink line was support. And then we have this HVL level right here. That has been resistance to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times resistance, and it provided support right here. 1, 2, and 3. So that's a good level, that HVL line, the yellow. This pivot point, the blue line, solid level right there. Support was resistance right there. And then you got this pivot point up here. Clear resistance right there. And support for this move up. All right, so I think we got a plan. Long bias, but I got to be careful. The market doesn't just crash, and I'm still long biased. All right, 4 minutes. Really slow today. So I think we may have another day of a quick move up or move down, some chop, and then slow down. Do we have any news today? Let's take a look at news. News. No, we already had news at 8:30. We got 10 a.m. news, but it's yellow folder. Alexa, alarm for 7:58. All right, I think we got a plan. Let's see what it's going to do. So potential move down to this pivot point. VWAP is right below it around 585. So this area, potential move right back down, a quick flush, then the bounce. Two minutes. 1 minute. All right, casino is about to open in 3 minutes. Here we go. Oh man, I got lag. Not bueno. I'm stuck in lag right now. Great. All right, so looking for a move to that VWAP area down here. I'll try a long down there. Although I'm in lag. All right, here we go. I think my price is frozen. I don't know what's going on here. My price just froze. God damn it. All right, here we go. I'm frozen, so I'm going to close that. Oh, man. I should have closed up there. I don't know what happened there. All right, here we go. See if they can push up on that VWAP bounce there. Testing VWAP again. Struggling to bounce it. Yeah, I missed my move there, or my out with the lag on Rhythmic. But let's see if we can get this push up. All right, this is the area that I gotta figure out if I want to DCA or clip the trade. This area should hold, but if they flush, it's game over. Right there at that pivot point, we need to push above the pivot point, otherwise they're going to use the pivot point as resistance. We're at the 9 EMA again. Can they push above the 9, or is the 9 going to be resistance? Playing those rubber bands. Struggling. All right, here comes another attempt at the 9 EMA. They're failing at the 9. This reminds me of last night. Can't push above the 9 EMA, which is that blue line. Freddie, ooh, gold took off. I just saw that. Gold, 270 right now. All right, here we go, NQ. Here's the move. Come on, let's go. Let's go. 20 SMA, first touch right there. Oh, man. Just not pushing, huh? NQ out of steam today. I don't like that wick. Wow. Ready to go again? Failing now. All right, what's the 15-minute opening range look like right now? It's a 87-point 15-minute opening range. All right, coming down again. Fair value got below us. Red Q struggling to bounce at these levels. They flush, they're going to flush hard. This area should hold. I'm surprised they haven't bounced it yet. Oh, it's failing. All right, I'm coming down. Come on, push up. All right, here goes another attempt at the 9 EMA. See if this is finally the move back up. Not only do they need to push up, they need to get above the 20 SMA and continue on up. They're struggling. Trying to stay above VWAP and struggling. Chop. The chop is real. Peter, what's up, brother? All right, we're in a little chop fest right here. Trying to push above the 9, still struggling. They have not been able to hold the 9 EMA yet. Wow, gold rocket to the moon, 470, 272 right now for gold. Maybe NQ will follow. All right, NQ's in trouble though down here. I'm surprised they haven't bounced it yet. Master Trader, what's up, brother? All right, NQ coming down. Ooh, I'm in lag now. Shit. I'm in lag again. NQ still not bouncing. Oh, I'm in lag again. Come on with this lag. Area is not holding. I'm not surprised it's not holding. I think they're going to flush this all the way down. So I'm going to have to get out pretty soon. Four-hour level is that magenta line, and they're flushing it. All right, if they can't hold this, this is flushing. Come on. This level has to hold. It's gotta hold. Oh man, not holding. It's going all the way down, isn't it? Demons are out. I can't close it. Wow. All right. Wow. Taking a big one there. All right, let's flip to group 2 now on counts. That was group 1. Took a beating. Let's go to group 2 now. We're going to switch to Apex. Hold on. There we go. And let me see which is my master account on Apex. Let's go to 559. There we go. All right. All right, so NQ just flushed all the way down. 472 already. Wow. I think my Quant Tower is frozen. My Apex connection is frozen. Hold on, please. Oh, here we go. Let me switch to Chicago. For some reason, Apex connection is not doing well. Lemonhead, you caught that scalp on gold? Wow, 272. All right, let's see if my Apex connects. NQ just right back down. NQ wants more, huh? Wow. I mean, the next stop for NQ is all the way back down to 400. This next pivot point down here. Wow. I'm going to try a long there. All right, so we're looking at 430. It's potentially my stop on this. Wow, they're coming in hard. There's nothing stopping this today, huh? All right, pivot point is right below us. Let's see if they can finally bounce this. Oh. These were the lows from yesterday. Actually, the lows of the overnight. Christopher Zazek, what's up? So you want a long mini on NQ, 60-point stop loss. All right, so let's go to chat account. You want a long, and you want a 60-point stop loss. So that is 67. Wow, NQ is just crashing today. $60 might not be enough, Preddy. All right, we're at the pivot point. Let's see what they do here. Can they hold that pivot point, or are they going to flush it? Ushal Learning, good morning, sir. Alexa, stop. All right, we got minutes. We got news in 2 minutes. It's a yellow folder event. 2 minutes for news. What do we got? Wholesale inventories. I don't know. NQ's not wanting to bounce. I think it's more. You want 492 add? You want to add at 492, 2 minis long. All right, still struggling to bounce. Lemonhead, I think we just swept the Asia low right now. We're about to. What is the Asia low right now? 383. Wow. All right, we're at that pivot point. If they flush it, they're gonna flush it hard. Otherwise, this is the bounce area? Rohan, good morning, sir. Still no bounce. NQ is on a death spiral down. Coop should find a bid here. Yeah, we're below HVL now. We're below put support. And my quant tower is bugging as usual. All right, finding a little bit of support down here at this GEX level. Can't get above the 9 EMA though. Peter Chan blew 125K Warrior last night and just passed 2 off the 30-minute break. Nice. Yep, it needs to push out, Preddy. I agree with you, man. Okay, so we're at the 9 EMA right now. It needs to push above the 9 and now use the 9 for support. This is the make or break. Either they push up or this is going downtown for more damage. Peter Chan got to stick with the 30-minute break. Yep, I keep forgetting, man. I get stuck in my movie here. All right, we're coming for the 20 now. Oh, can't get above the 20 SMA now. Here comes resistance right here at the 20. But Freddie, you got a better entry than mine. You got 427. I DCA'd at the bottom, or well, technically the bottom right now. And all right, so for my trade, I DCA'd down at that pivot point. See if we can get above that 20 SMA. Otherwise, it's going to be a repeat of this up here and right back down. Right back down. I need to push. Let's take a look at the chat account. How's the chat account trade doing? Similar trade, looking at that 20 SMA. Struggling at that 20. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the push. Nope, struggling. Come on, push. Push. Doji. Uh-oh. All right, there they go. So chat account in a trade. I'm about to release one of my contracts on my trade. Letting go on one, leaving the bottom. And let's see where that one takes us. Chat account is also in a similar trade with about to get your TP there. Ready? Oh, that's right. You're adding at 492. That's right. All right, I'm going to close mine pretty soon. Group 2 of my accounts in the green. Group 1 always takes the crazy volatility of the open. And I'm closing right there. All right, so Group 2 got some green. Group 1 got killed, but Group 1 is only a couple accounts. All right, let's go back to the house account. House account is now in with 3 minis. It just added there. Freddie, what's your TP? All right, so NQ continuing on up. I'm out of my trade, but NQ going to the moon, right back up. All right, damn, bro, you want 25,600? All right, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Just keep in mind, it's a Apex account, so it comes back on you. You lose the drawdown, that's all. But trail it? All right, so let me know where to trail it. Trail that big last green candle low. All right, so let's do 3. All right, so I think your stop looks something like this. All right. And then you're going for 600. Nice little play there. All right, back to my charts. I'm going to let it go for now. We're coming into that put support area that they flushed, right? That was the consolidation area. I thought that was going to be the bounce on the first group, that put support area, and they flushed it hard. So let's see if this becomes resistance, that 550 area, or they push right through it. All right, let's go back to the chat account. Freddie, yes, it's 9K is the goal, but I wouldn't lose your TP, your drawdown, if it comes down on you. You want me to trail it to the next low green candle? The next low of the prior green candle, or leave it there? Yep, candle close lows. All right, cool. Good call, good call. All right, so you're at VWAP right now. Might take a pullback here on VWAP. Or are they going to push right through VWAP? If I trail it again, then your trade is going to close. Hold on. Yeah, it came to VWAP and it's dying. All right. Nice trade. You got some nice profit there for the house account. Coop TP hit options data today working just like it should. Let me close that right there. And let's see. ERB Consult. Good morning. All right, so we came to this area that put support that was prior support, it's becoming resistance. Let's see if they push right through it. And NQ pushing above those options levels. All right. Freddie wants 1 mini right now. Ooh, you want a long at this halt. All right. So Freddie is adding 1 mini, or entering with 1 mini. The only problem is you're coming into that little resistance area. Let's see if they continue to push. What do you want for TP? Your 600? ERB console, nice recovery on Goldie and MNQ overnight. Glad I held. All right, man. Nice. Nicely done. All right, so this was the put support area. That was that nasty flush area, right? We consolidated here right at the open. I thought it was going to go up, and it ended up flushing down 200 points on this support area. Is that support area now going to become resistance is the question. Lemonhead, you know, some people hate YM. Some nice clean moves might make all-time highs today. Oh wow, I haven't watched the YM. I don't think I've traded YM in quite some time. All right, let me just take a look at this group real quick and how it did. We're good. All right. I think I'm good there as far as my trading. Up 1,300 bucks on that group. Freddie thinking has a hunch it'll go higher. Wait, that's a big recovery from 380. That's the second recovery at 380. Yesterday that was the bounce area, and today again that was the bounce area. So 2 days in a row, 380 being the bounce. The bounce. All right, back to my charts real quick. So we're right at this option support area. That was the area that it broke fiercely today. That was support that became resistance. I'm sorry, support that broke, and now it's become resistance. Or are they going to go back right into this range? This was a nasty break below this support area, put support area, 550. 550 is becoming resistance now. Freddie, what's your stop on this? You're at 40. You're at 20 points right now. Freddie, what's your stop? 40 points. All right, so NQ come into a little bit of a resistance area. Can they push right back up? And you want to add 2 minis at 592. You're getting aggressive. All right, so you're adding 2 minis at 592. All right, there you go. NQ still consolidating up here, trying to figure out if it's going to continue on up. MPLO GC NQ going to end the day positive. Yeah, I was definitely long biased at the open. This was the break, the 550 break all the way down to 380. That's about 200 points. And now they're coming back into the open numbers. What was the open today? The open was at 643. We're pretty close. You got a pivot point right here, this blue line, this pivot point at 594. Are they going to find resistance in this area? All right, here they go. Freddie, you're adding at 592, right at that pivot point. You're saying this is going all the way. Hold on, guys. I gotta look at something here real quick. Yeah, you just hit your TP from your original trade. So let me know how you want to trail this or what you want to do up here. You're coming to the pivot point right now, but it is pushing. Let me know what you want to do. Trail it. All right. Dude, I would take your green right here. Made another 1600. Don't give it up. Take it. I agree. All right, good job, man. Oh, wait a minute. Sell market two. Good job. 4K. All right, Freddie. Killing it as usual. Freddie with 4K in the green on NQ today on the house account. Nicely done, brother. Nicely done. All right, guys. Back to my accounts. I think that's it. I walked out on Group B with 1,300. I'm not trading anymore. I'm locking it in. NQ coming for that 200 SMA. Beryllium Jesse, what's going on, brother? Let's take a look at chat account. Chat account with a two killer trades by Freddie, 4K in the green today. And I'm done. Very nice trading, Freddie. I like that ad. That's a risky ass ad. You added at, what was it, 592? Very nice, very nice. I think on both you had ads. I like it. Very nice. Very nice trades, Freddie. And NQ just continuing on up. Look at that. $200 SMA, no resistance there. Probably going to push right above that again. Full V recovery today, huh? So I've changed the way I copy trade. I'm no longer copy trading all of my accounts at once. I have one because I love to do, um, lack of better words, I'd love to get myself into bad trades at the open. I'm only trading now evals for the open. Once I get that out of my system, then I have group two, which is a couple of straight to funded accounts. And then I have group three for Asia. So I've split up my accounts into three groups, trying to see um, if I can avoid blowing or causing significant drawdown to my important accounts during the open. Listen, you guys watch the open. I love to trade the New York Open, but it also gets me into trouble sometimes with some of the drawdown. So I'll use one account to get that out of the system. And then group two, depending on if that first trade was a win or a loss, group two will take the second trade. And that's what happened today. Group two did catch me in a little bit of drawdown. I entered long here and I DCA'd right at this GEX level, right close to this pivot point. We got the bounce. So group two walked out nicely, and group three came in from profit from last night. If you guys were watching the stream last night, so I got three groups now. Really two groups. One first group is just one eval, or if I have some new evals, I'll trade them that way. But I'm no longer group one is no longer going to have any straight to funded or sim funded accounts, because that's the first group that gets the itch out of the way for me on trading the volatility of that New York Open. And then group two will take the second trade. Group three, if I'm not in the green from Asia, I'll take a trade there. If not, I'll leave it alone. If it's coming in with some green from Asia, then I'm not touching it during the morning. So today, good green on my straight to funded and sim funded accounts, but I changed, like I said, the whole game. Lemonhead killed it. Profit into all time highs on the YM. All right. Freddie, you want to do what? One mini short? Oh boy. All right, let's go. Freddie doesn't want to give up. All right, there's your short. What do you want? 40-point stop? All right, cool. You're you're shorting that 200 SMA. Nice. Lemonhead, nicely done. Freddie, we got to get you on Discord. Um, I know last week we had a couple of you guys on the Discord live. Uh, I'll turn on the Discord tomorrow. Um, it's the voice chat in the Discord, and whoever wants to hop on can hop on. We tested it last week. I think it worked. And you want to add one mini at 598. All right. There you go. All right. Just added. He's in with two minis now. What are you targeting? All right. So maybe let me turn on Discord right now. We can test it. Hold on. We tested it a couple. We tested it for a couple minutes last week, and it worked. It's not the best audio, I'll give you that, but at least we can get more people live. 500 is your target? All right. Damn, you're going aggressive, brother. All right, there's his target, 500. All right, so let's test this Discord again real quick. It worked yet last week. As long as everybody has a headset, the sound is somewhat okay. All right, so I'm gonna hop in the Discord voice chat for anybody who wants to join, and we'll stream that to YouTube as well. All right, give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm gonna go into the Discord group chat. If anybody wants to hop on, I'll be there, and I'll stream your sound from there into YouTube. Freddie, no worries. Adam, what up, brother? All right, so if anybody wants to hop on the Discord voice chat, I'm there as well now. All right, NQ. Let's see what it wants to do here. Freddie, at the EMA's flip and add 2 minis. What do you mean? You want me to close it here? All right, I'm closing it. All right, cool. Preddy, hit live because I think you're behind the stream. Hit live. All right, you want to flip long? Is that what you're saying? Long it down? Oh, Preddy, I said yes. I read yes and I closed it. To my defense, I saw the yes and I thought you meant close it. And I'll stick to my story. Add 3. All right, here we go. 3 short here. All right, let's go. All right, breaking down. It's breaking down. Reddy is trying to pass that 150K in one day. If I remember correctly, you're going for 500 on this, right? Ooh, that's a nasty wick right there.
He's got this.
All right, Lemonhead, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, brother. Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if
Good morning.
I think the stream can hear you. Can you guys on the stream? Can you hear Lemonhead? Go ahead, speak, Lemonhead.
Yeah, I'm here. Had to
Oh
find
yeah.
my headset. One of my kids hit it.
All right, man. How are you doing? Where are you again? I know you're on the other side of the ocean.
I'm just in southern AZ.
Oh, wait, you're here in southern Arizona? No way.
Yeah, I'm in Gila Valley, down Pima Thatcher Safford area.
Okay. Are you here for work or you actually live out here?
I live here.
Oh, I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought you were on the other side of the ocean. So you're pretty close to me here in Arizona. Getting chilly out here, huh? It's probably colder your way.
Yeah, you're in Chandler, right?
Uh-huh. Let me ask Preddy real quick. Preddy, what's your stop on this? 40 points? You're at 563. Yeah, it's looking like that was the bounce area. NQ. Which way is it going to go? All right, so you want your stop loss right above that wick. How's your? Oh, you killed it today with YM, right? Is that what you said, Lemonhead?
Oh yeah, there was a nice trade, nice cup and handle. Took it all into the all-time highs. It was sweet.
Nice, nice. So have you been? Have you? Is that your go-to YM in general?
You know, I've been doing it a little bit more lately. It's just been
Cleaner?
creating some smooth moves for me. So, I mean, I know, you don't have as big of the moves, not like the NASDAQ,
Yeah.
but it's created some good moves. So I think I'm gonna keep it in the keep it in there. We'll see what happens.
What's the existing contract on YM? Let's take a look at it real quick. YM, is it Z as well?
Let's see. Yeah.
YMZ5. All right, let's take a look at YM. Oh yeah, look at the clean on that. No, nice clean move up, huh? Yeah, look at that. Just something about NQ. We're all addicted to NQ, but there are cleaner moves elsewhere for sure. So how long have you been
Yeah.
trading YM? Is that like a recent switch, or that's been your go-to?
Really only the last few months, really, and that's why I kind of dodged out. I haven't been on the channel much because I kind of trying to reinvent the wheel here and got into YM and kind of getting settled into some new stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, just a bit.
Adjusting strategies and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a challenging year. I've had to do similar things. I've had to change the strategy, change my copy trading. I was copy trading everything at once. I switched that now where I split my accounts into 3 groups. So it's good, man. You got to continuously kind of update your strategy, your style, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I like what you're doing with splitting those groups. I was listening to you this morning, and I think that's smart.
Yeah, the problem is I like the freaking New York Open on NQ. But that's trouble. Let's be honest. That's borderline gambling. That's just a dopamine hit. So
It's a rush. It's
yeah,
a rush.
it's the rush. But I've accepted that I like the rush, right? But there's
Yeah.
no reason for me to risk important accounts anymore on that. So I'll play some evals and get that out of the way, and then once that's out of the way and I've gotten it out of my system, Group 2 will kick in, kind of like what you guys saw today. And Group 2 is some straight to funded, some sim funded accounts. And then I'll have Group 3 for Asia. Because Asia, although I do well, I don't like the price action during Asia. It's very different, you got to use a couple more contracts. So I'm going to test it that way. And we'll see. But I'm no longer copy trading everything at once. Preddy, the warm up group. Yeah, man. Listen, I've accepted that I like the the rush of the open, but there's no reason to risk important accounts for that. Rohan, gold is headed to the moon. Yeah, I was watching gold earlier. Finally, gold broke out. Gold was in the most annoying range for like 3 days in a row, and then finally broke out today. Yep. Look at this range. Gold was in this almost like a 10-point range for like 3 days in a row, and then finally broke out today. Oh well, let that one go. So how long have you been living out here in Arizona?
I've been here forever.
Got
So
it.
50 years.
50 years. Nice. And how long have you been trading futures?
Only really off and on and off, only a couple years. I've been in the markets I was just looking at it, about 7-8 years now, trading, just mostly goofing off though. So trying to get more serious.
Right. All right, look at this trade for Preddy here. Guy's 3 trades and potentially going to pass his account today. Let's see what happens here. This NQ, man, has just been some crazy moves last couple of weeks. Just insane the way it's been moving.
It's been fun, guys. My physical therapist called in sick. I got to go in and cover. Time for the real come in for me.
Yep.
Pay the bill.
All right, brother.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, guys. All right, Lemonhead, have a good one. Thanks for hopping on. And I'm going to hop off pretty soon, too. Good to see you.
All
right, take care. All right, guys. If anybody wants to hop on and say hello in the Discord, I am in the Discord voice chat. Oh, no. This thing is pushing up. Well, Preddy, you are in a descending channel. As long as they respect that descending channel, you're good. Let's take a look at my charts here. Here's the channel you're in right now, but again, this is on a smaller time frame. They can break it at any time. Freddie is saying trail it to the lower wick. Wait. Trail stop loss to the lower wick. You mean this one right here? Okay. You're talking about 74 right here? This wick right here becomes your stop? Oh, you don't see, huh? Well, you're going to have to tell me the number for your stop then. All right. NQ looking like it. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Right here, this wick. Is that your stop right there? $5.72. No, the up wick. Got it. All right. So you're saying right there. Okay. All right. It is playing the channel. So I think as long as they play that channel, you're good. They're in a descending channel right now. How long they stay in there is the question. Yeah, I'll monitor the 9K and I'll close the stream there, Freddie. So I'll look as soon as I see 9K, I'll close. All right, closed it. All right, Freddie, congratulations, man. You passed that account in 1 day with 3 trades. Pretty damn impressive, brother. Pretty damn impressive. All right, so here, Freddie, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, what's it called? Pay the activation fee. We got to wait till the market closes. And then tonight, it'll be a funded account, brother. Nicely done, Freddie. We got to get you to chat maybe tonight or something and talk about your strategy. You have a pretty... When you're on fire, Freddie. And just like everything, you've taken some... Everybody has seen it. You've taken some red trades and you've taken some heat. But when you're on fire, bro, you read the market very well. So pretty impressive. So tonight, I'll activate that. That becomes a Apex PA. And then for the funded, correct. We're going to have to go over the rules for Apex. That's a 30% consistency rule, 30% per trade rule. You're only going to be able to take about $1,200 loss per trade. But nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, consistency rule. Yeah, I know you don't like it. None of us do. All right, guys. Buy one more eval, JC. I bought a ton, not a ton of, quite a few Apex evals at that 90% off. But we're going to move the house account tonight to a sim funded account or a PA and see where it goes. But I did take advantage of Apex 90% off. Kushal, the house account is going to be a live funded account tonight. Oh, you mean for now? In other words, you're talking about another eval for the funded account, for the house account right now? I have a couple of evals. I have quite a few 150K evals. I think I have over 20 now. I took advantage of the 90% discount. So in case things go downhill with the funded account for the house account, we have some evals ready to go. Wow, NQ right back down. It hit your profit at 500 and continuing on down. Market. $200 points up, 200 points back down. Oh, Kushal, good point. So I like that idea. We'll have a funded account for the house account, and we'll have an eval. I like that idea. Good point. Good suggestion, Kushal. Adam, news or just dump? Just dump. Just standard NQ price action for the last couple of weeks. 200 points up, 200 points down, and then the final directional move. So let's see what the directional move for today looks like. We're still in chop. The chop is just 200 points. That's all. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. I'm locking in my 1300 for the day and not pushing it. I'm going to disconnect from Discord right now. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Let's take a look at Goldilocks. Goldilocks. Oof, Goldilocks is trending, man. One thing I don't mess with gold when it's trending. As much of a contrarian trader that I am, when Goldilocks trends, you don't get in the way. Oh, you don't try to fade it. Or at least if you're going to fade it, scalp it. All right, gold finally broke out. Peter Chan. Good morning, Lemonhead. Preddy, I like the comment. Statistically, it's bad for you. I agree. Take the little break. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna lock in the green for today. Goldilocks just freight train mode. Goldilocks is going to the moon. Back to 4,300. Who would have thought? Kushal Learning, appreciate you. All right, guys, I appreciate you all. Peter Chan, Preddy, nicely done today. Adam B, who else is here? I think that's all, at least in the chat. Lemonhead left already. Rohan and anybody else still tuned in. Beryllium Jesse, if you're still there. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tonight for Asia or tomorrow morning for another round of New York. Peace.